Hello, my name is Eddie Tofpick. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. Here is your daily technical analysis of stock index futures. I'll start with the UK FTSE futures. Bearish opening Black Maribozo yesterday, which was a suitable follow-on lower to the previous session's key reversal down. So the second consecutive close below the lower trend line, currently at 73.89, or the more acute one of the two rising wedge patterns currently in operation. One within another, actually. This one is from the late September to early November action, and it has a target X below in the 71.93 area. We also have a mid to late September rising wedge, a larger one and a less acute one as well. The lower trend line for this pattern is currently at 72.47. What's standing in the way to target X is the combination of the June high at 72.17.5 and the old 50% projected Fibonacci line at 72.15. Meanwhile below, the rising short medium moving average, currently at 71.45, seems set to enter the frame soon. So far today, a slightly higher open, but then a move down towards the less acute rising wedge trend line, halting just before testing it. And stabilizing a little higher, actually. I suspect the market is contemplating testing it right now. German DAX futures. Yet another new all-time high yesterday, though it was also done with an indecisive doji cross, and the close was only 1 full point higher than the previous session. Nevertheless, I suppose you could say it was still a continuation of the move up from the unusual key reversal up from 2 Fridays ago. Looking higher, we are still within the large bull channel, currently 16.041 to 16.397, and now entering the frame we have the June to date upper trend line, though admittedly only a 2-pointer, currently at 16.371. Beyond that, we're seemingly little else above of note until the higher 50% projected Fibonacci line of 16.637. Meanwhile below, well, outside the bull channel, it's as I've previously said, bar this congestion around the highs roughly between the lesser projected Fibonacci line at 15.970 and the previous all-time high at 16.024, we have little in the way until the congestion some way below, which includes within it the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 15.629, the slowly rising medium moving average currently 15.653 and the short medium moving average currently 15.619. So far today, a further move higher, with now a new all-time high and high open, and high low as well. But again, looking like an indecisive doji cross right now. US E-mini S&P futures. A bearish dark cloud cover pattern type yesterday, possibly a bearish double as well, as the open and the previous close plus the action all hovered around the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 46.95. After 2 weeks or so around this 50% projected Fibonacci line, the market still hasn't made a definitive close over it as yet. We also still have topside the acting cap of the broken upper trend line, currently at 47.03, the old June to September rising wedge pattern currently at 46.67 to 47.03. Now this rising wedge pattern is getting narrower and narrower, and I wonder as to its utility beyond this week. Further up, we have a speculative possible target X in the 47.72 area. This target X is for this same broken old rising wedge pattern. I'm not overly keen on this idea topside, but it seems appropriate that I share it just in case. Meanwhile, further below, with the September high at 45.49.5. So far today, a lower open, but then a move back within the body of the broken rising wedge and up to testing the upper trend line. In the process, we seem to be creating an immediate countering bullish engulfing pattern, but it is still early. French CAC 40 futures. A ninth bullish white soldier yesterday. Another new all-time high, if only just, but also high close and higher low. Yet to just add a note of caution, or realism if you like, to it all, it was also an indecisive spinning top as well. Prices are now well over target X1 in the 70.95 area. This was the initial target for the recent June to October diamond continuation pattern. We now have a secondary target X2 in the 72.75 area, which would obviously be harder to achieve. In between here and there, we have seemingly very little apart from the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 71.85. Whilst below, the market utilised the old 100% projected Fibonacci line at 71.36 as a base of support in its move higher. Further down, we have congestion at in the 70.31 to 70.45 area, though it is new and untested and not that big as well. Now, so far today, another new all-time high open and higher low, with the market powering higher to just short of the 50% projected Fibonacci line at 71.85 and towards the next resistance, possibly target X2. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Topic and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.